Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am the Oracle Healer here on YouTube. Today's reading is going to be a candle wax reading as requested. This reading is going to be your next 3 weeks from when you watch this video. My videos are timeless. There are 2 piles to choose from for today, and the timestamps will be down below in the description box. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you all in your pile. Hello pile 1 and welcome to your reading today. You all chose the blue candle and this moth sticker, my pile 1s. So today's video, if you skip the intro, is going to be a candle wax reading for the next 3 weeks from when you watch this. Okay, my readings are timeless, so you know, whenever you come across this video is when you're meant to see it. I did pre-select some cards for both piles today. I have not seen these cards. I don't know what is in your pile, so we will be revealing that after the candle wax. We are also going to be doing a little bit of charms today as well. And for some reason, first of all, why 3 weeks? I don't know. I woke up today and I was like, okay, I really feel like I need to do like a reading, or this reading very like urgently. And also for some reason today when I asked Spirit, I was like, I felt called to actually draw out a little bit. I did this with my eyes closed, just sort of eyes closed, drawing what I was seeing or what Spirit was showing me for each pile individually. And this is what yours looks like. It's very light, you can barely see it, but we have like this like lasso thing going on. I saw the letter Z, some little like star thing, and I don't know, but I felt called to do it this way and do it with wax, so that's what we're doing. I like to go with my intuition and, you know, not question Spirit here. So anyways, that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna put your sticker over here, okay, and let's go ahead and get started with your reading, pile 1. I'm really excited. I feel, again, there was some sort of like urgency with today's reading. I don't know. I'm excited to see what pops out in both piles. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Spirit, please help me channel today for pile 1 in the next 3 weeks. Please show me pile 1's next 3 weeks, anything that they need to know. Pile 1's next 3 weeks. Thank you so much. I hope you've been doing good, pile 1. I'm actually seeing a name. I'm seeing Alexandra. Someone here could be Alexandra or Alejandra. You may be feeling in the next 3 weeks with this like lasso that I was seeing here, really tied up. Or I'm also hearing like rodeo, if you go to rodeos. I'm also seeing you working on something you've been wanting to work on for quite some time now. I'm hearing to put this down, so yeah, you could be going to the rodeo with either someone named Alexandra, or I'm hearing Zane, someone with the letter Z is playing some significance here. So what I'm hearing right now is that there's something that you've been either working on. I feel like this thing has been something that you've been working on like in the past year. This is something that could bring you a lot of money, or if it's done right, could bring you a lot of money. And I see you surprised, or you may be just like worried about it, or worried that it's not going to work or not going to work out. I see you sort of stressing on that a little bit in the next 3 weeks here. What else in the next 3 weeks? I'm seeing a feminine, really pretty body. Real curvy here. What is it about this feminine? Huh. Oh, okay. That's what I was assuming. I got confirmation right now. So when I saw this feminine, I saw a face that looks almost kind of like jealousy to me. And I asked Spirit in my head, like, can you give me confirmation on that? And there's now like the black from the wick is starting to pour out with the wax. At least in my kind of wax readings, I take that as sort of like some kind of negative energy here. So be really careful in the next 3 weeks with any sort of feminine. This feminine's really beautiful, really pretty. They're real pretty. This feminine wears their hair up in like a bun a lot, like a low bun. I'm seeing it really like sleek. They may wear like eyelash extensions a lot. They have like their brows on point, microbladed, really high-end feminine I'm seeing here. For some reason, who is going to have like eyes on you in the next 3 weeks, or is like jealousy, or there's something that you have that this person wants, and I see in the next 3 weeks them sort of thinking about that. But I'm definitely seeing it's coming from a point of jealousy or even like envy here. Nonetheless, the next 3 weeks, I do see you really happy. I'm hearing the third and final week of the next 3 weeks, if that makes sense. You're gonna be really happy. I'm seeing something about Disney World. I'm really happy when it comes to that idea or chance thing that you were working on that you were like worried about. So finances could go up is what I'm hearing with that as well. Man, you're gonna be surrounded by a lot of people in the next 3 weeks, or you maybe just like know a lot of people, or have a huge friend group, have a huge following even. I'm seeing a lot of different faces, a lot of different eyes, looks, a lot of people. Even if you don't have like social media, but I'm getting through social media very strongly. If you don't have like Instagram or Snapchat, or anything like that where you post about your life, I feel like just people surrounding you, even if it's like strangers, for some reason they're gonna feel very intrigued by you in the next 3 weeks, and they're gonna want to know more about your life. They're not gonna understand why. And they're gonna be really confused, but I feel like you already, pile 1, have this strong gravitational pull towards you, but I feel like in the next 3 weeks it's going to be really enhanced, because I'm seeing almost kind of like a compass here, and it's going to be pulling in a lot of things towards your way. Like I said, some being abundance, a lot of it, majority of it just being like people and wanting insight on your life. What else in the next 3 weeks? I'm hearing to pick this up. They're saying pick it up and to see something. Oh, I'm seeing a heart. Is this new love, Spirit, or is this present love here? feels like both. Yeah, actually, wait. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So I thought this was like new love that was being shown to me in the next 3 weeks, but it's not new love, but it's like, I know, don't get mad at me for saying this, but I'm just channeling what I'm getting. It seems like a past love that's being rekindled, but it seems really like promising. Not to say that there won't be like downs or ups and downs, or that there won't be anything to work on and it's going to be perfect, but I do seeing this being mutual. So for those of you who maybe had a love that didn't end the best, or it was one of those things where I'm hearing it was like right person but wrong timing type of thing, I see them sort of like coming back in the next 3 weeks. I'm also hearing maybe just the month of February in general, because we're in February, although my readings are timeless. Okay. To sort of like rekindle and mend the relationship. There could have just been small differences in this connection that caused the two of you to separate. Even hearing something that was just sort of like out of your control, or out of both of y'all's control, but this was more like something that was happening on the more like masculine. It doesn't matter what kind of sex you are, whoever you consider to be the masculine one in the relationship. It was more of not their issue, but something that they had to leave for. I don't know why I'm seeing like leave, that they had to leave for, or leave you behind, and it was one of those things where both of you were like, okay, this connection's not gonna work like this, so we have no choice but to end it and then just see if we meet again someday, some way, somehow. I'm seeing that connection being restored, or this person at least coming back. Really interesting. This person's name could start with a B, or last name. Even Z, because we got Z here. We also did get the letter A. So B, Z, or A. I'm seeing the number 74 or 47. Could be significant. That's also, oh, 4th of July. 4th of July. A memory in regards to 4th of July. And the next 3 weeks is something that the two of you are going to talk about, or that you're going to talk about with someone. Could be raining wherever you're at, pile 1, in the next 3 weeks as well. That's so cute. I'm hearing that rain is something that you enjoy. I feel like it makes you feel cozy. You could also be a little emotional about something in the next 3 weeks. Yeah, okay, yeah. I just got confirmation for that. I'm seeing someone really serious. For some of you, it is going to be a very like serious matter that you're gonna get news about that's gonna make you sad, but I'm also hearing just like feeling, I don't know, a little like neutral about things. Nothing too exciting, but also nothing so boring is gonna be happening. It's just like things are gonna feel really like neutral in the next 3 weeks. Again, not like you're gonna have like a lot going on for some of you, but also it's not to the point where you're like, my life's boring, what am I doing? Look at what the candle's doing, by the way. I'm hearing that as a sign to stop. Look at that. That's the first time that happens to me in one of my candle wax readings. That looks funny. Okay. I used thinner paper this time because I felt called to. So this is breaking up, but Let's see if we're getting anything else for the next 3 weeks. I'm seeing a lot of faces. Like, I'm seeing happy here. I'm seeing shocked here. I saw serious over here. Another happy one here. Oh, what is that? I'm getting chills right now touching this. I'm trying to connect and ask Spirit what this is about. They showed me a duck, and then when I turned it, like over here I saw a duck and I turned it this way, and now I'm seeing a duck again. What's... children could be significant? Okay. I'm hearing gossip. You could know someone that gossips a lot or likes to gossip a lot, and they call you and they tell you about it. I feel like this is something that, whether you know it or not, is kind of affecting the way your brain thinks and processes things. So if you feel like this is for you and you are someone that kind of talks a lot of gossip about certain individuals or, you know, situations, things that have happened, I don't mean to call you out, but I kind of am. Not me, Spirit's calling you out. They're just kind of saying to like lay low or try to not do too much of that, because there's something about this gossiping that's reflecting ego or like shadow. I just see like there's some shadow work that needs to be done, or some self-reflecting when it comes to how much you gossip or the things that you're saying, especially if it's about certain individuals. Okay, I'll leave that with you. That's gonna be for some of you, not all of you. Okay, let me put this aside and let's go ahead and jump into your cards. This first card here, I'm still learning that deck, so give me a second to grab my book for that. Very beautiful deck here. If you're curious, it's the Wild Child Oracle cards. Okay. Again, I have not seen these cards. We're going to be revealing them for the first time together. So let's go ahead and see what you got. Pile 1. Ooh, we got air. Wow, that's the first one. So I actually do know this one. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's a need for you to take a deep breath, breathe, and relax, okay? And the next 3 weeks. Really interesting, because I was channeling a lot about you sort of like, I mean, I did channel some things about an ex-partner coming back into your life. Some of you having like certain eyes. Maybe you know that you kind of have people like watching you, or that are waiting for you to fail or waiting for you to mess up. This could also be what I was channeling about, maybe having some anxieties involving money, or that project, that thing that you've been working on, or that you took a chance on, that you're like so worried about, thinking, oh my gosh, is it gonna work out? Is it not gonna work out? You know, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say, or what I heard is that investment that I made, is it going to be worth it? Okay, so really interesting that you got this air card. So again, there's a need for you to remember in the next few weeks to just breathe through everything, take a deep breath, relax. I'm also getting that a lot of you that are tuning in pile 1 today could have issues with anxiety, okay? I feel like everyone personally has experienced anxiety at least once in their life, some way or somehow, whether it was in childhood, or, you know, as a teenager, or growing up, or even in just adulthood. Sometimes you can experience anxiety without even being aware of it, or without knowing it. So anyways, but I feel like you guys are definitely aware that you have anxiety or certain triggers when it comes to certain things. So there's just a reminder here that everything's going to be okay. Okay, and the next 3 weeks, Spirit really wants you to practice breathing, practice your breath work. Okay, it'll really help you out here. And you also got like a little moth, and there's butterflies in this in this card. That's really cute, really beautiful. So let's go ahead and reveal the rest of your cards. Oh my gosh, stop. Was I not talking about inner work with like inner shadow work, or like ego with the last thing we got on your wax with the like the duck on it and like gossiping? This is your healing card. It says inner work. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage, thus I get stronger. I really love this. I heard this has to do with the anxiety thing. So a lot of you could really like struggle with this anxiety, and everyone, you know, everyone's life is different. So some of you are gonna have anxiety when it comes to being social. I'm hearing being a social butterfly. Maybe when you're out in public, you get a lot of anxiety when it comes to those sort of things. So in the next 3 weeks, you're getting a message here to really try to work on that. If there's any weaknesses that you feel that you have, pile 1, that you've been wanting to change, in the next 3 weeks would be, you're being encouraged to work on that in the next 3 weeks and turn these what you think are weaknesses into your ideal strengths that I feel like can really have a positive outlook in your life, or transform you in a positive way. So something to think on and sit about. Okay, we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So a lot of you pile 1s could be, I'm just going to zoom you out just a little bit, could be fire signs. You don't have to be, but I'm getting called to say that. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, make sure you can see that. I'm sorry guys, I never know how to like lay these out. Okay. Oh, we also have Virgo in the house. That's Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You are good enough. And we also have don't let your past hold you back. Woo! We did have a past partner that was coming through. So what I'm hearing with this is that although for those of you who felt connected to that, or feel like you recently left someone that you have a feeling will come back, maybe they've already reached out to you by the time you see this reading today. Okay, don't feel pressured to welcome them into your life at this time, or you know, whenever it is that they reach out to you. Go with your intuition. Okay, they can come pop in and say hi, hello, how are you doing, whatever, but that doesn't mean that you need to fully accept them. Now for those of you who feel very, very strongly gravitated towards them, and you feel like there's still things that you feel could be worked on that could have a promising future for the two of you. Again, if it's like something that's very mutual, then, you know, and you feel like you want to go for it, then go for it if that's what your intuition is telling you to do. But also I'm feeling called to say that anything that has happened in your past, do not let it affect your present and your future. Okay, really just sort of live in the moment, and don't let your fear of, again, the past and what has happened in the past make you think that you're not good enough, or that you're not deserving of new things, new great beautiful things, whether that's love, whether that's finances, opportunity, because you definitely are worth all of that. You're worth every ounce of goodness that could be poured into your cup. Okay, so really beautiful message here. Let's go ahead and get you your charms. I'm scooping up charms today we're doing charms and initials, but I felt called to scoop it up today with this little thing here. I am gonna get some zodiac signs, and I'm just gonna put them on the side here for you. me a second. Oh, we got some. Actually, no, that's Taurus. Give me a second, guys. Where's that thing at? Oh, I do have them here. Okay. I was looking for my tweezers and I completely forgot I put them down. Okay, so we have Taurus here, so you could be a Taurus. We did get earth signs and we got because we got Virgo, so extra confirmation if you're an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But we got Taurus and ooh, this is Capricorn, so another earth sign. Taurus and Capricorn. Okay. It could also be confirmation for those of you who have a person or that person in mind that could be coming back in the next 3 weeks. I'm going to zoom you in after I get your charms. If you have the volume up all the way, please lower it down now because this does get loud. Okay. Spirit, what are the charms today for pile 1? Thank you so much. Oh my god. I'm gonna get your initials. Alrighty, let's zoom you in. Perfect. Give me a second. Yeah. Oh, there was children here. Some of you that have children, my pal ones who have children, you could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed when it comes to them. I'm seeing 2 children in particular. So that could be extra confirmation for some of you who have 2 kids. If you could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, that's probably why you also got to like take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. I'm seeing some sort of misunderstandings, or maybe you're going through a breakup and you also have kids. It could be with the parent's father. If any of you are married, it could be divorce, but if you weren't married, you know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I see some sort of like complications with that. You feeling a little bit uneasy about it. Breathe through it. If you're religious and you believe in God, you know, whatever it is that you believe in, pray about it, ask for guidance. Okay, I'm hearing that everything's going to be fine, everything's going to be okay. You're just sort of kind of in that iffy phase, but we did get that a fiery climax was approaching, so I do see things moving along for your best interest. Okay. And we have someone digging here. So when I saw this, I heard this has to do with what we were getting about things in the past sort of resurfacing, you not letting your past hold you back. You could be someone who kind of dwells on it or dwells on things that have happened in the past, and maybe you haven't been able to let them go. I'm also hearing this could have to do with like gossiping. I feel like a lot of maybe what you gossip about, or if you feel like I don't gossip about anyone, you know, that's not me. Maybe friends or people around you like could be gossiping about stuff that has to do with like your past here. Don't do that, or try not to do that. Don't let that be a setback to you. And again, you did get a message about that today. We have OGs, so someone could say that, or say that you're like an OG person. How can I explain that? That just kind of means like you're like a real one, like you're solid, you're someone that people could go to, you know, could lean on, a shoulder to cry on. You're always going to be there. You're like a solid person. We have a heart, and we have it next to the letter R. So I'm hearing Ricky, I'm hearing Ricardo, Richard. I'm also hearing Rocio. I don't know. This person that could be coming back could start with the letter R, or their initials could be a last name. I'm also hearing Ramirez and Rodriguez for a last name. Okay. But for initials, your initials or your person or anyone of significance in the reading today, we have F, O, G, S, T, J, S, R, E, I, and B. I'm not getting anything else with that, okay? We also have a butterfly here, which is interesting because you got a moth for your sticker and your card was air, and there's a bunch of butterflies in here. So I'm getting a lot about transformation that you have to be open to first. And I'm also getting, since this is like a reddish color, that this represents the root chakra. Sorry guys, my camera stopped recording. As I was saying, this represents the root chakra, which is survival, being in family. So in regards to things in the materialistic world, is what I'm getting as well. Or also just like providing for your kids, maybe anxiety surrounding that, being able to provide for them or not being able to, or just like stresses about it, day-to-day stresses. I was also getting something about the sacral plexus chakra, which is your sexuality and creativity. So in the next 3 weeks, that could be enhanced is what I'm hearing. I was getting in your wax for the next 3 weeks that you could kind of be like not having too much going on, but also like, yeah, like it's, I just see like sort of like middle level. So things aren't going to be really, really bad, but they're also not going to be really, really good. But I am getting like lazy days with that. I'm also hearing a day in particular when it's going to be raining, because we did get stuff about rain. I'm seeing like a rainy day and you just sort of like taking time to like stay in or stay in with the kids, or if you don't have kids, just stay in, kind of like watch a movie and just kind of like try to relax. We got a message to pass on about a misunderstanding. There could have been something that has happened, or that's going, I don't know, I said has happened, so I feel like this is another thing having to do with the past here that's going to be shown to you again in the next 3 weeks, almost as like your angels and your guides way of saying that thing that happened in the past, it was all a misunderstanding. Sort of like think about it. I feel like this is something that happened with someone close to you in your life. It could even be a family member. I'm getting a really strong family member or like mother figure, but I'm getting that there's some sort of like misunderstanding about something that happened in the past, and in the next 3 weeks it's going to be shown to you again, so that way this could get patched up some way or somehow, or so you can heal from it, kind of like dig it up and heal from it and just sort of let it go. We're also getting booty call here. That could be with this ex person that was coming through, doesn't have to be. I'm also seeing you enjoying, interesting, I was gonna say enjoying the finer things in life, but then I heard to stop, because this is representing something else for you. Okay. I feel like there's something that in the next 3 weeks here that you're holding on to, because I feel like at one point you saw its potential, or you saw how perfect and shiny and pretty and, I don't know, great it was. And then the next 3 weeks I see it being revealed to you completely opposite. It's almost like what you once thought was like good or beautiful is going to transform into something, I don't know, I keep hearing into its true colors. This could be a person revealing to you their true identity if they wear like a mask in front of you. This could also represent or resemble, for some of you in the next 3 weeks, something that you portray yourself to be on the outside, but on the inside, I'm not saying you're an ugly person on the inside, that's not what I'm saying, but maybe you pretend to be something on the outside, and on the inside you kind of still have all of these like wounds. We did get a lot about your past coming up. I feel like there's a lot of wounds that you still have that you may be in denial about, or that you have been like avoiding trying to heal. You're being encouraged very strongly in the next 3 weeks to work on this. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, yeah. That's all I'm getting for you today, Pile 1. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoyed this candle wax reading for the next 3 weeks from when you watch this, please give this video a thumbs up for future readings like this one. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's reading, and I would love if you subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to turn on the bell to receive notifications anytime I post a new reading or a new video. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, Pile 1s. Hello, my Pile 2s, and welcome to your reading today. If you skipped the intro, today's reading is obviously a candle wax reading for the next 3 weeks from when you watch this. Okay, my readings are timeless. So whenever you're meant to find this video is when you're meant to hear this message today, okay? So you all chose this yellow, I was gonna say yellow wax. I don't know, I'm hearing like, I don't know why I'm hearing like bees. Does someone like bees? Or have like a bee charm? I don't know. that could be confirmation for you that this is your pile today, okay? And you also chose this sun sticker. Really, really beautiful. This reminds me of like at church, like that like stained glass. Let me try to like, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. That's what it reminds me of. Anyways, but that's your sticker for today. I also chose, or I picked out with the help of spirit, some cards for you. I'm not going to be revealing these cards until we're done with the wax, and we're also going to do charms today as well. I do not know what's in your cards, so we will be revealing them for the first time together. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into it here. Oh, another thing, sorry. For some reason today when I woke up, I felt a huge urgency to like do this reading and get it done, like get it filmed fast for the beginning of the week. And I heard very clearly from spirit to do a different kind of paper. Normally I do a little like thicker one that's more for painting, like kind of like on a canvas, but I felt called to do thinner paper and to also close my eyes and draw out what I was seeing for each pile individually. And this is like what I got for you. It's kind of light. I'm not sure if you'll be able to like see it. There you go. This looks like a tree. I was seeing a tree here. I did draw this with my eyes closed, but I'm seeing a tree. I also was seeing the number 777. That could be an angel number for you. I'm not sure what this down here is, but I'm hoping that with the wax it'll all channel through. That actually looks kind of like a bee to me because we have like the wings here and then this little, I did not notice that until right now. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, anyways, but yeah, I was going with my intuition, so this is, I just have a good feeling about today's message, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Spirit, what is the message today for pile 2? Thank you so much. Please show me pile 2's next 3 weeks from when they watch this video. Anything it is that they need to know in the next 3 weeks. Thank you so much. What's pile 3 need to know for the next 3 weeks? Please show me pile 3. Did I say pile 3? Whoa. The month of March could be significant for you. I know this is the next 3 weeks. Maybe that's why I said 3. I don't know. But I also saw March. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. There's some kind of significance with like bees because also like this candle is yellow. I don't know what it is about like bees that is channeling through here. Really interesting. And you got like a sun, and the sun is like yellow, you know. I'm hearing to put this down. Next 3 weeks. You could be someone who enjoys nature a lot, pile 2. I see you going to a park in the next 3 weeks. I'm seeing someone like sitting down at the park, painting. I'm hearing you're gonna receive a text from someone. You're gonna be surprised, maybe a little bit down about it, but I'm not saying that it's something that's gonna like completely ruin your whole day or ruin your month or year or anything like that. But I just see you being like, So could be a feminine, from a feminine. What else, Spirit, in the next 3 weeks for pile 2? Someone with the letter E could be significant. I'm hearing Elizabeth. I'm hearing Ellie. I'm hearing Emily as well. What is it about this person, Spirit, with this initial? This person could like hiking or like outdoors like you do. You could like hike with this person or gone on a trip with this person where you were surrounded by mountains or something. What is it with this person? This could be the person that's going to contact you, because we were getting like feminine names and I was getting that person you were going to get a text from was a feminine in the next 3 weeks. Considering we were getting that this is someone that maybe you haven't talked to in a while. Oh. Oh my god, I want to cry. Whoa, I just got like a huge wave of emotions. Normally I don't get huge emotions like this. Oh my gosh, what the heck? I feel like this person's really sad. I'm sorry, guys. Normally I could like just channel what it is and just like say it, but I'm actually like crying right now. Oh no, I got some on my table. I feel like this person's gonna reach out to you because they're very, very sad about something. I feel like they're gonna be a little bit worried or like scared to reach out to you because the two of you haven't talked in so long. But I see them doing it anyways in the next 3 weeks because they've really been going through something. Yeah, I see this as like their mind. There's something that they've been worried about. I'm not channeling if this is something that they've like done to you, but they're looking this way and they look very, very sad. This could be something that I feel seems really heavy that they've been carrying for quite some time. I'm also getting something, I mean, obviously something like from their past, but this is something that drives them insane. Like it's all that they think about. And I just see them carrying like this huge chunk of weight on their back. Yeah, look, we're getting black now and the wick. In my candle readings, I always take like when I get black from the wick and the wax here, I always take that as kind of like negative energy that's getting pulled through what I'm channeling. So really interesting that now that we're starting to talk about this, that we're getting black here, because we weren't getting it before. But yeah, I see them thinking very, very heavily about something. They have a lot of worries and I feel like they just want to come forward to you. Again, I don't know if it's something that they've done to you, or I don't know, it feels for everyone it's going to be different, but I feel like for majority of you this is just something that is going on in their life personally, that they want to come towards you for like advice. They're battling a lot of demons. a lot of inner demons and they don't know what to do. I feel like you're this person's light. They could be very, very, very close to you, or were very, very close to you at one point. Could be like an ex-best friend or a family member, a sibling that you probably don't talk to a lot anymore. We're getting more liking here. I'm getting pulled towards this like drawing here, but I'm trying to connect with it. There's some sort of like blockage. Oh my gosh. Whew. So I'm seeing like it's gonna sound funny, and I'm not saying that this situation's funny because it seems very serious, right? Like I was channeling this person's emotions. I'm actually seeing like a monster here. A very angry like monster. I'm trying to get if this is resembling something for you or if we're still talking about this person that was struggling. Oh, okay. I'm getting... There could have been some sort of like situation. This monster, this situation that divided the two of you, or divided you and someone else or something else. I'm getting that it's a person though. Is being resembled as a monster here, and like you're on this side and or you're on this side and this person's on this side, or whichever. I feel like that's what separated the two of you, but I feel like nonetheless like you're still what this person sees as like the light or like the good, like the better. Really interesting. Wow. What else in the next 3 weeks? Okay. I feel like you're someone who has a lot of strength, pile 2, because we're getting a lot of heavy stuff. Well, all that heaviness was coming from that person, right? That wants to come forward. But I feel like in regards to you, I see a lot of smiley faces. I see happy, happy, happy. Does someone throw the peace sign a lot? I'm seeing right here, Liz. You could be traveling or going like on a trip or like a road trip in the next 3 weeks as well. I'm hearing a lot of birds right now outside my window. They're just like chirping and chirping and chirping. I'm getting that you're really, really someone who enjoys nature. You enjoy nature a lot. Pile 2. This trip that you take could be or could involve like going to a cabin. There's something about a cabin. I'm getting a lot of different things with this actually. Some of you are going to revisit a cabin that you had a family trip on when you were little. That's really specific. I'm also getting just for those of you that are going to travel, where you're going to be staying at is going to be like at a cabin. I'm also getting, oh my gosh, that this situation or thing, misunderstanding that we were getting, you could have had like a falling out with like a person or that person that we were channeling. That could have been taking place at like a cabin or like at a trip, or even if it's not a cabin, maybe just like a house. I'm even getting maybe even like a shed. That's where you had like some sort of like disagreement with somebody. That's like really crazy specific, but if I'm channeling it, I'm gonna say it. What else the next 3 weeks? Really interesting that we're channeling a lot about like past stuff here. And I know I'm asking for your next 3 weeks, but I feel like this is coming through as something that is gonna be resurfaced to you in the next 3 weeks. Maybe you've been getting signs of, or like memories. Maybe you have like flashbacks here and there about all of this like stuff. But I see it resurfacing because it's something that needs attention, or like something that your angels and your spirit guides are like, okay, this happened in the past, we know, but you're still holding on to it even if you don't know that you are, and it's time to resurface all of this again to heal it, you know? Really interesting, because pile 1 was getting like the same kind of vibe, but obviously for different things, different situation, completely different situation here. No wonder I felt really called to get this reading done as soon as I could, because it seemed really urgent. I don't know. What else for the next 3 weeks? Okay, I'm seeing some people here. What is it with these people? Oh. Okay. Someone, you could be having sex in the next 3 weeks with someone. I mean, my readings are, I have all my readings set for adults or people 18 and up, so if you're I don't know if you have a partner or a sneaky link or whatever, someone that you're like with or that you do sexual things with, I see you doing that in the next 3 weeks. This person's gonna they're gonna give you pleasure like orally. So whether you're a feminine or a masculine, I see them giving you pleasure down there with their mouth. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I'm seeing that over here. I don't know if y'all can see that right here. Ah! Okay. So yeah, tapping into sex in the next 3 weeks. No wonder you're gonna be so happy. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna blow this out. What else? What else? What else? What else? I see you happy, honestly, for the majority of all of this. Happy, like good vibes. Just the only heaviness I was getting again was like from that person that's gonna contact you when you're out in nature. Specifically when you're like, even if you're not sitting under a tree, just like even surrounded by trees is what I'm getting as well. Again, I see you traveling in the next 3 weeks. You could be meeting some new people, like 2 or 3 new people, even like a little friend group. Be careful, some people in that friend group are gonna be a little bit, I don't know, for some reason they're just a little bit negative or have a little negative cloud towards them, so don't pay attention to them. I feel like you're gonna know also who in this like group you need to watch out for, and you're gonna know who in this group you are gonna feel completely safe around, so just focus on them, okay? What is it about this frog? I saw a frog right now. A frog and a cat? What is it about this frog and cat? Oh, okay. So you're either gonna see a frog or a cat. This could be like literally, or on TV, even if it's on a picture or like on a book, something of that sort. Just a frog, also, and a cat. It could be the 2 of them combined, but for some of you it's only going to be a frog, some of you only a cat, okay? Either a frog or a cat or both. When you see that, a loved one is going to contact you. A loved one that you haven't spoken to in a while. Doesn't have to be crazy long, but I just see them calling you. to check in, you know, say, hey, hi, hope you've been doing good, I love you, I miss you, how are the kids or whatever, blah blah blah. Okay, we're gonna jump into your cards now, pile 2 and your charms. So let's go ahead and reveal this first card. This is from my Wild Child deck. I am still learning this deck, so I will be bringing out my book if I need to see what your card is or talk about it more in depth here, okay? But you got, oh, you got rainbow. Look at that. See if it focuses. So pretty. Okay. Looks like it's pretty far in here. Okay, rainbow. So it says, hearts are like stained glass. None is painted the same hues, dispersed. Lights shine through, revealing its beauty, differences in all shades. Life is colorful. So there's something here about it talking about these differences, or having differences in all kind of shades, revealing true beauty. Kind of like not all of us are all painted the same way, you know? And also sort of like looking at someone's true beauty or what they have within, not just all like surface level things here. So interesting. I'm getting confirmation about that on my phone. I feel like this is something that could sit really true, really towards you. Almost kind of like looking on the brighter side of things, or like when it comes to life. I feel like this is something like you're really good at doing though already. I feel like this is also, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I feel like this is also something that you're good at making other people realize, kind of like their own true real identity, or you help them kind of see within, or even sometimes like you reflect off of them some way or somehow. There's something about you that like when someone meets you, or even if they're close to you, even if they're not close to you, but when they get to like know you, I feel like you always share this like wisdom with them, and it's almost something like they see you and the way you carry yourself and the way you let like your inner beauty shine through, even though there's like differences and we're all different. And I feel like that's something that inspires people that have met you, again, doesn't matter how short or how long. And I feel like it's something that you teach them without knowing that you teach them that, which is really interesting and really, really beautiful. Let's go ahead and jump into your healing card here. Let me put this book away. So your healing card is attention. So it says, I am attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. My desire to improve is constant. I am firm, brave, and hardworking. Yeah. So again, I feel like this goes back to this like rainbow that you have that, again, is almost like stained glass. Oh wait, it did say stained glass, huh? And I said that that's what this is called, and that's what this reminded me of about. Wow, this sticker like fully just like resembles you. Because I was getting a lot about you inspiring people, and wow, that's really cool. I love that. So again, going back to this card, you being able to transform any kind of negativity that comes to you, even if you feel like this is not me, like I am not in this vibe right now or whatever. This is a power that you have within yourself. You're very capable of doing this. This is like your higher self within you that's trying to come through, that's trying to come out of you. Okay, so even if you feel like maybe sometimes you can't do this for yourself, like see past the negativity of things, or whatever it is that life throws at you, you do turn it into light. If you feel like you can't do it for yourself, you do it for other people. And if you do it for other people, you most definitely can do it for yourself too, you know? You have a beautiful unconditional love. You are also very forgiving. I'm getting that's another reason why that person that was channeling through here that had a lot of burdens, I was channeling their energy, and that, you know, was making me cry. I feel like that's why they just want to go towards you, because you're this light, you're this guidance for them. And I feel like they're not seeing this as a way to take advantage of you, but they know that you're a forgiving, kind person. And it's not from a way of them being like, oh, I know that pile 2 is very kind and forgiving, so I'm just going to go to them for advice because they give good advice. Or, you know, maybe they did do something to you, because I was channeling that for some of you, that it could be something that they did to you in the past and they want to come forward because it's hurting them, that they feel guilty about it. So again, they know not to take your kindness for weakness, okay? So don't think that they're just like gonna be sneaky and malicious about it, and they think that they're like fooling you, because they're not fooling you. They're coming through with serious need of like your guidance here. But I feel like they know that you're a real kind, genuine person, and if they're gonna go to anyone for advice on this, or again if it's like an apology, they know that you're gonna see right through them, type of thing, and give them the kind of guidance that they need, or the kind of hope that they need, the light that they need. And I feel like that's really beautiful. I think that also speaks a lot about you and who you are as a person. You know, I feel like it takes a lot to not necessarily be there for people. I mean, I guess in some cases, you know, depending on like the situation, sometimes people go through heavy things, and if they involve you in it and you choose to help them and guide them, you're helping them carry their burden, which is a beautiful thing. Again, in some cases could be a little bit heavy, you know, but anyways, I feel like you are really good at putting your own things aside and being like, yes, I can give you a helping hand, and I will give you a helping hand. I feel like there's a call here. Again, it does say attention, to remember that you can also like take the time to do this for yourself and still help people, because I feel like you really, really love helping other people. So let's get into your advice here. So we have Leo. That's a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this could be your sign or this person. We have don't let pride get in your way. So if this person is coming through with an apology about something, this is coming from your ego. Don't let your ego get in the way here, okay? Because again, I feel like your highest self that's within you is very loving, is forgiving, is caring, and that's a good thing and a good trait to have. If you feel like any ounce of, I don't know, regret towards this person, or feeling like anyone in your life doesn't deserve your kindness from you for whatever reason, I feel like you need to obviously go with your intuition. I don't know, it's really difficult for me to kind of say or have like my own opinion on this, because everyone's situation is different. But if your intuition is telling you that you can be forgiving towards, and I'm saying intuition, not you thinking out of your ego, you know? If your true divine intuition is telling you that you need to be here for this person or for someone in particular, and even if it means putting your own thoughts and feelings aside, at the end of the day, you did a good deed and you're going to get good karma for that. And if that person has any kind of other ultimatums or trying to take advantage of you, they're going to get their own karma for that. You know, the universe will take care of that part. I feel like as long as you do your part in being a good person, being there for others, and most importantly being there for yourself, everything else will fall where it needs to fall. It's all about just letting divine timing and letting the universe take control of everything. So you have your commitment is being tested. And we also have your dreams need a practical plan. So if there's anything that some of you have been working on, trying to work on or move towards, there's a need for you to think about it in a different way or plan about it differently. Okay? With your commitment being tested, I feel like this is going back to, again, if this person that's gonna come forward in the next 3 weeks is someone that hurt you, I feel like this is going to come through as a test to see if you've done your own work in forgiving them. Excuse me. And I always say in my readings that, like, forgiveness is never for the person who did you wrong, but it's for yourself. Because if you never forgive, you just hold that grudge or hold that heaviness, this like dark cloud within you. And if you do that, it blocks everything in your life, you know, financially, spiritually, mentally. And it takes a lot more for a person to look at someone and be like, you know what, you did me wrong, but I'm gonna forgive you. That speaks volumes. That is strong. That's a strong person, you know, versus someone who's like, you know what, you did me wrong, like, I'm gonna give you the karma I want to give you, not what the universe is gonna give you. I want to take care of things, or I'm gonna get back at you. I want revenge. You know, that's speaking all out of ego. And in the end, that person's gonna get karma, but you're gonna get karma, you know, and it doesn't help anything. So anyways, and I'm not saying, I'm not trying to take away what this person might have done to you. Okay, I feel like your feelings are valid. Everyone deserves to feel valid, you know, and feel heard. But just because you decide to forgive someone who did you wrong doesn't mean that you need to allow them back into your life. It doesn't mean that you need to give them another chance to do you wrong again. You can forgive someone and move on, you know. But I do just want to say that, wow, very strong message here. I'm gonna get some zodiac signs for you for confirmation. It could be confirmation for you or confirmation on who this person could potentially be. I feel called to get 3, so I'm gonna get 3. For the other pile, I felt called to get 2, but let's see. We got some fire, and I believe earth here as well. Oh, sorry, I thought you guys could see that. Let me move everything. So we have Aquarius. We also have Leo. And we have Aries. Yeah, Aries. So Aquarius, Aries, and Leo. So we have some air, fire, and more fire. Okay. I'm gonna get your charms. I'm picking out the charms with a little scoop here today. And I'll zoom you in. If you have your volume up all the way, please lower it down now because this does get a little loud. So here are the charms today for pile 2. Thank you so much. Zoom you in. We are going to be getting initials too, but I just want to fix all of this first for you before we do that. Got a lot of initials here. Oh, we have get more charms. Okay, I'll do that right now. Y'all are getting extra charms. Ooh, we have temperance. Ooh, we have the tower. That's when you remember how you got that card about you're gonna be tested. You could have a tower moment that comes through. I know some people get a little bit scared with tower moments, but I personally love getting tower moments in, you know, my readings. I understand how they could be scary. Look, you got a sun. You got a son. What were we saying? Oh my gosh. You act as a light for a lot of people. Anyways, I was saying that this person could have been an ex-lover that's coming through to like apologize, and this is what you're going to be tested on. We also have Scorpio. We have water energy. Okay. Anyways, I was saying you act as like a huge light. Anyways, oh sorry, with the tower moment. I could understand how they could be really, really scary to get, you know, because tower moments can be really like chaotic and they really, really push us, but they push us towards change, and change is very important and valuable, you know, in life. We also have the Chariot, so I do see you moving forward from this this tower moment, whatever it is. Okay, so you're definitely gonna go through it. You're gonna conquer it. Don't be afraid. I know we have to get more charms. I just want to get some of these out of the way first, so we have room for initials. So again, you have we got Scorpio over here. We got Netflix and chill in the next 3 weeks. You could be meeting your grandparents. We have the skull here, so a lot of like rebirth that's coming in or coming through for you as well. For my feminines here, you have number 1 daughter. You could also have kids as well. We have some coins. The year 2015 could be significant, or the year 2010. We have a heart here. I'm seeing this is resembling this like past love, but also I'm getting like new love as well. We have the butterfly, so I am seeing transformation coming through. I'm seeing your throat chakra being enhanced, so there's going to be a lot of communication in the next 3 weeks with this person that's coming through, or even like family members. I was getting that you were going to get a phone call when you see a frog or a cat. I don't know if y'all remember that in your wax. That phone call could be from grandparents, okay, that you haven't talked to in a while. We have this little like horse rocking chair here. I see you reminiscing on like childhood or things from your childhood. For songs, we have Lose You to Love Me by Selena Gomez. We also have Crazy in Love by Beyonce. Some of you, I'm just getting more like water energy with this actually, and this also is blue, so it does represent the throat chakra again. We did get Scorpio, so that's a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, a lot of people think that you're a very genuine person. You're very raw, you're very real, you don't sugarcoat anything. For initials, we have Z-O, Z-O-N-H-W-F-Y. Sorry, I thought I was hearing something. And we also have R. I'm not getting names with this, actually, or I'm not getting anything else, so let's go ahead and get the rest of your charms, or more charms for you. I'm hearing to do it with my hand this time, so I'm going to do that. We have a clear quartz here, so things are going to start getting a lot more clearer for you. We have runner, so this person could have been a runner. They could have ran away from you, whatever the situation was, or you could be a runner, someone who runs away from... I feel like that's not you, though. I feel like it's this other person. The month of May could be significant, and also just the number 5. Oops. Or 4. We have the Hanged Man. So this situation could be something that maybe you've been like contemplating on, or you've been like sitting on, like on and off. You remember, but then you don't, but then you decide to let it go, but then you like hold the burden, or you're still carrying it with you. Oh wow, we have someone here drawing like on a canvas. Whoa, I want you guys to see this. Look at this. I hope the camera picks it up. You see that? It's like someone drawing on like a canvas, but like the person's not on the canvas. It's like an actual person. I'm getting 2 things with this. I'm getting this representing like shadow work for yourself. But I'm also getting like in regards to this rainbow card that you got about you having the ability to like see or bring out people's inner beauty with like your presence, or you make them sort of like self-reflect on things that they normally don't see within themselves, and it's like they see you, because I had said that you almost like act as like a mirror for them, a mirror to like their wounds, and I feel like this is like resembling that. Really interesting. We have fire sign here, so that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm getting that this person could be a fire sign. You also got fire in the card over here as well with Leo. The month of October could be really significant. That could be when this person decided to like run away from everything, or run away from whatever this problem or whatever the situation was that they want to come forward in the next 3 weeks to talk to you about. Alrighty, let's just go ahead and get a few initials here. We have S, I, V, B, L, D, I, G, N, P, T, and J. I'm hearing bill. Like a bill, someone needs to pay their bill. I'm not really getting anything else with that. Yeah, no. Oh wait, someone could like Big Red. Or someone gets called Big Red. I don't know. Something about Big Red here. Okay, whoa, lots of charms. Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here with me today in your reading. If you enjoyed, feel free to give this video a thumbs up for more future readings like this one. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to turn on post notifications so you get notified anytime I post a new reading or a new video. And I'll see you all on my next one. Bye, Pile 2s.